Hello, today is Monday the 20th of February 2012 and my poster isn't straight. Postman adjusted. That made no sense. No, I had to adjust a poster that was falling off. Anyway, so today is one of those wonderful days where I have written a list of things that I want to talk about in today's video, and it will actually have topic and purpose, and I'm actually looking forward to making it. And that was jazz. The first thing I want to talk about is my trip back. My washing basket isn't where it's supposed to be. I'll just sit down there, you absolute... So my trip back was an interesting one. My sat-nav decided to take me on yet another fantastical journey across the East Midlands, and in a really random route that I'd never been before that was downhill for the last 40 miles, which means I was either on Mount Everest on the way down, or it was just roads that just don't exist. Sorry, the door was open and then... Yeah, I'm probably like finding distractions, but no, focus on today's video. Focus. I haven't had any coffee or anything today. This is really strange. Anyway, so yeah, my trip back was really weird. Like it took me down loads of really long country roads that were, you could go really fast. I was going like 90. No, I wasn't. I was going 70 because 70 is the speed limit. We don't break the speed limit because that's bad. Anyway, so I had a really weird trip back, and I got back here about 12 o'clock last night, and I'd realised that I'd tidied my room-ish and made my bed before I'd left. So I came home to a semi-tidy room and a made bed, which was quite nice because I thought that maybe I'd taken all the bed linen off my bed and went to wash it but didn't, and that was nice. And I also came back to a big washing basket full of clean washing with a big note on it saying this is all clean washing, which means Becky, my flatmate, lovely, bless her heart, had washed and dried the remainder of my washing that was by the washing machine and put it in this big thing. So now I have a whole chest of drawers full of clean washing, which is really nice. So now I'm wearing all clean stuff. So yeah, the first thing, we had a lecture today. Firstly, we had the mandatory, boring Monday morning lecture at 10 o'clock with Mr. Tom Nichols, who just kind of looks like a bit of a ginger Santa. And that was quite fun. And then... I say it was fun, it was really, really boring. And the next lecture we had was basically a massive bitch session about how our attendance is so poor. And how it's like, you're paying for your degree, why are you not attending any of your lectures? And we're like, well, because we're tired. No, it's not even that. I just think a lot of people aren't attending lectures. Well, no, they are, but they're just not signing the register. Which makes people think that they're not attending, but actually they are. But then also we had a massive bitching session where someone piped up and said, we don't really want to go to lectures where people just read PowerPoints, which we can get on Blackboard 10 minutes after the lecture's done, which is perfectly valid. But apparently that's like not a valid argument to have in... Hashtag collapse lung. But yeah, and then we had a massive bitching session about that, and we had to fill out a anonymous survey, emphasis on the anonymous bit, because they made us fill in this anonymous survey, which had a little bit saying, could you put in your date of birth, or the first two, like the day and the month of your birth, at the top, and I was like, okay, there's a chance they won't find out it's me, I could put my normal birthday. And then, on the reverse, at the bottom, a completely unrelated question about the Students' Union, asks you to put in the first 4 characters of your email address. And I was like, Mr. Brian Hall, don't think so. Not at all, you're not finding me out. So I put a fake birthday and didn't put in the email address bit. I put a big line through it. I was really tempted to put a note and go, no, naughty lecturer trying to find out who I am. I'm anonymous. And then the rest of the day I spent location scouting for my film, which went surprisingly well. Like, we had the office spaces booked out that Maya had a look at, and I had a look at them, and the first one is really good. Looks a lot like the office that we need, an intimate, one person one side, one person the other side, small condensed office. And then the other one is the psychiatrist's office, which we're going to have to do a bit of work on to get it to work, to get it to look more psychiatrist-y, less businessy, architecty, animation-y thing, because it kind of looks like the office of someone that works for a design company. Like, it's very vibrant and bright. It's not very dingy and dark like a psychiatrist's office should be, I think. Maybe. But yeah, that was basically what I did. And then we went to a couple of cafes and restaurants asking if we could film there for the cafe-restaurant scene where Lucy, the main character, is having coffee with her friend Melissa. And a lot of places said no that we were going to, which is quite annoying, like Dogma, the Slug and Lettuce, Cafe Nero, all of them said no because obviously it's a business and we don't want to be like getting all in their way. So we went up to the top of the hill and we thought maybe we'll go to like one of these really posh tea shop places. But the first place we went into, Maya was like, why don't you do the talking? So I was like, okay, because the way it would go is that Maya would walk in to the nice young looking gentleman with a beard and go up to them and go, hi there, we're making a film in the next couple of days and I was just wondering, and then he'd be like, and then I'd come in with the actual bare bone argument and be like, we're not going to be taking too much of your time, can we just film here for like an hour, 2 hours tops, we'll be in the corner, we won't cause a ruckus or anything. But they always said no, because obviously it's a business and we don't want to jeopardise their business, and at the end of the day, they're a business and we're a couple of students, so it's not going to really work. But then we went to this other place, which was, I think, the Cafe Pecorino. That could be a type of cheese. I think it's a type of cheese, but it's not called the. It begins with P. We'll endorse it. Like we'll plug it later on in the filming process. So we went in there and went up to the thing, and Maya opened up and she was like, "Yeah, we're doing a film. Would it be possible to speak to the manager?" And the manager was on the phone and looked like a big birdie bloke. And she said, "Oh, he'll come out and see you in a minute." And we were like, "Oh, okay, he's just going to come out and like." Just going to say no. And so we came in and sat down, and we were looking around like, yeah, this is quite a good filming location, good amount of light, good amount of electrical points in the walls for filming and charging and all that business. And then eventually the guy came out of the kitchen and he had a face not quite like thunder, but you know when you're just seeing someone walking towards you like, he's not going to have great news. But he came up to us, literally crouched down at the table, because we were like sort of sat down, and he's crouched down next to us. And I was like, "Hi, I'm George, I'm the director, and this is Maya, she's the producer, and we're just doing this short film, and I was wondering if you could film here." He's like, "Yeah." Just straight out said yes, not even asking me anything else. And he was like, "Do you need us to shut off anything?" We were like, no. Just the more genuine people we have in the background, the more believable this film will be, and we don't have to hire extras, which is nice. And yeah, so my film is getting a long way. A lot of people we've been chatting to in other groups haven't even got actors yet, and so they're just doing desperate pleas for help everywhere, and all their actors are wanting to come from London and getting paid for accommodation fees. And I was like, we put up something on Star Now and got 6 responses in like a day, all from Lincoln, that people that want to do it for free. So it's like a bit weird that they're not getting any responses on it. So yeah, film's good, and I'm quite looking forward to start the filming. Now, another thing I want to say is a bit of a thank you, kind of. Well, yes, it is a thank you. At Matt Love's gig the other night, I did record this small bit of video, which I'm going to show to you now, of him doing a little bit of a plug of my channel, which is nice, because it's nice to feel loved. And said over a microphone, it warms the soul. So without further ado, here's Matt.
Okay, so everyone should start feeling slightly lubricated. Woo! No? Okay. So, first I've got to play for George again. If you go on YouTube very much, look up for YTO Man with a Cam for daily updates. Woo! This is by Ed Sheeran. White lips, pale face, no remedies.
So yeah, that was quite nice of Matt to do, to like just say that. I mean, he does watch my videos as well. Hi Matt, if you're watching this one. And he does like some really fantastic live shows, and I keep telling him that I'm going to record his album, and I've been designing his album artwork when I'm drunk, but I'm going to see if I can maybe start in the next couple of weeks or something, just recording something of him, like a better video, so he can maybe sell himself to do gigs better when they have like footage of him that they can watch back. Like they can't just go by word of mouth of, oh, it's quite good. We can have some content and be like, look, here he is. Like this is what he does. Like, and he's fantastic, and he is. Yeah, thanks to Matt for that. The final thing I want to talk about is, I know throughout this whole video you've been staring at my chest. Now that's not. I don't mean in a boobs way. I just mean in a, oh my god, George is wearing a hoodie I've never seen before kind of way. And that is true, for you have never seen this hoodie before. Well, on me. You may have seen it somewhere, but you would not have seen it on me, because obviously this is a new hoodie, is the point I'm trying to get across. Basically, like I said, I watch Film Riot, which is this really cool online show, kind of like Indie Mogul, where it's like a small independent film company in America, but they like do skits and all kinds of stuff, and then they do film tutorials about how to make various things like shoulder mounts and how to do cool effects, and a couple of them are like video diaries of their productions on their big film that they're making. Their company, Triumph Films, has their own little like marketplace where they sell like t-shirts and hoodies and stuff. So I have this hoodie now, and it's awesome. It's got like this cool little like clapperboard bit, and it's like a bit of a film geek thing with, I think, an Actions Essentials preset, but it fits really well, better than any hoodie that I've had before. And it's like it's thinner than I thought, which I'm really glad at, because I didn't want a really bulky hoodie, so then I can wear it under my coat and stuff, which is quite nice. But yeah, it's a really cool hoodie, and if you want anything similar, you can go to the Triumph Films marketplace thingy and you can buy one. And if you buy one before February 28th, you'll get entered into a little raffle thing where Ryan, the main guy, will send you a Blu-ray DVD of like one of his favourite videos with a personalised note. I was quite disappointed that I didn't get one with this, because I would love to have had a personalised note from Ryan, because he's awesome, and so is Josh and Bruno and everyone else that's involved in Film Riot. So yeah, go to Film Riot's Triune Films page and buy all their stuff, because their stuff is awesome. It's kind of like geeky movie stuff, but grungy and awesome. Anyway, so that's pretty much it from me. Thank you very much for watching. Unnecessary hopping there. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow. Woo, new hoodie! Bye.